The graph at the time of this recording is giving us a bit of a bounce after getting a pullback into our Fibonacci key area of support between the 0.0999 and the 0.1048. And on today's update video, I will be discussing the reasons why we need to see a break above significant swing highs here on the daily chart for us to easily get a massive bounce to the 0.1737 as our next target area. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video on the daily chart, I still maintain that from the lows we made on the 7th of April, we picked impulsively in the formation of that first wave. Then we saw a corrective pullback in the formation of that second wave that fully maximized the minimum target areas, an area that gave us a reaction to the upside in what I now believe is the start of an impulsive bounce in the formation of this blue edge wave structure in the formation of that wave 3, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the fib extension from the low of the first wave to the high of that first wave, then connecting the Fibonacci's to the low of that second wave, and on so doing, the area that you need to pay attention to in the formation of this wave 3 lies on the fib level 1.618, and that lies above the 0.1746 as our next target area. And in the formation of this wave 3, which is an impulse, I am also expecting to see a 5-wave structure also playing out, and I believe that from the lows we made down here below the 0.0685, we have now picked impulsively in the formation of that first wave, seen a pullback in the formation of that second wave, a bounce in the formation of this wave 3, and you can see that from the highs we made above the 0.1209, we have now seen a pullback in the formation of that edge wave count 4, whose minimum target areas I shared with you on my previous videos by connecting the Fibonacci's from the lows we made in the formation of the second wave to the high of that wave 3. And you can see the area is between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, an area that is now giving us a reaction in what can easily turn out to be the final phase of this 5-wave structure, that is the formation of that wave 5. And all we need to see is a break above the high we made in the formation of this wave 3 above the 0.1207 in the next coming hours. The moment we manage to break above that, we also need to see a break above the swing highs we made above the 0.1252, flip that back into support, also break above the 0.1318, flipping it back into support maybe with a retest, and the moment that plays out, then we can easily rocket all the way to the 0.1747 as our next breakout target area. So that is the roadmap that I expect the graph to follow on the long term here in the next coming hours. And this case scenario can only get invalidated in case we get rejected and break out of this blue target area to the lower side. If that plays out, then that will be a clear indication that we can easily get a more bearish case scenario where we could easily get maybe a retracement of these, that is a 50% retracement of this whole movement over here. And if that plays out, then using the Fibonacci's, we can be able to get an area of support by connecting the fibs from the lows down there to the highs we made above the 0.12. And the area that you will need to pay attention to is between the fib level 0.5 and the 7.8, and that is between the 0.0953 and the 0.0806, which is that target area over there. So those are the two possible scenarios that you need to pay attention to and also expect to play out here on the GRT chart for the next coming hours. And let us be patient and see how that plays out, and I will ensure you stay up to date.